So hello and a very good evening YouTube. How is everyone? I hope each one of you are doing absolutely fine, working extremely hard in your own life and enjoying life to the core. Well, it's a lovely windy evening over here in Kolkata. The winters have finally said tata goodbye, and it's again time for those hot summer days. They will be in very, very soon. So yep, motor vlogging in the evening time after a long time. Mr. White, the CB350 is running as smooth as butter after all the work it has received lately. It's working like brand new. Well, today I am going to talk about a special topic. Now this is something that a lot of my respected fellow YouTubers have already have covered. It's a very old topic, but I just wanted to refresh it a little bit and throw a little bit of add-ons from my side as well. So this is regarding when you buy a new motorcycle from the showroom, I mean brand new, so you got to run in the motorcycle, right? Or you could also say as to season the motorcycle for the first few hundred or first few thousand kilometers. So I'm going to talk about that today, that why is it necessary, or whether it is necessary or not, and how you should go about it. So it is important, guys, no doubt about it. You cannot at any cost miss it. You should definitely run in a brand new vehicle, be it a car, be it a motorcycle. Now coming to the question as to why is it important, well, pretty basic, guys. There are moving components inside the engine, and also in the wheels we have the wheel bearing. There is the suspension, which is also one of the moving components, one of the major moving components to be precise. So all these things, they need a fair amount of time to get used to your kind of weight. I mean the weight that you generally is going to put up on the motorcycle. Like when you sit on the motorcycle, you put up your weight, or generally if you also carry a pillion, so it's going to get adjusted to the new weight that it is going to carry, and at the same time your riding style it also has to adapt to it. So the initial few kilometers you should definitely ride the motorcycle in a very controlled manner. I'm pretty sure that the basic rule is already being explained to you all when you buy the motorcycle from the store by the salesperson. So we all know the basic how to do it, that we are not supposed to go above a certain speed, a certain RPM if your bike has an RPM needle, all such stuffs. So but what I have found is that a few people take it too seriously. So no need to do that, guys. They pay more attention to the motorcycle, how they ride it, than the road that they are riding in. That should not be the case, guys. You should always be careful when you ride the motorcycle in any kind of road. So that should be your priority. And yes, occasionally you could definitely take the bike to its limit, like 90, 100, no issues. Because see, yesteryear's motorcycle vehicles were a different story, and the vehicles that we buy and ride nowadays is a lot different. They come pre-filled with synthetic oils, and a certain amount of initial running in is already been given to the motorcycle before even shipping it from the factory. So you need not worry about that. So ride the motorcycle politely as possible, and in that few initial kilometers of riding, try to understand the new setup. So yep, as I was saying, in the initial few kilometers you also need to get adjusted to the new setup, I mean the new motorcycle. If you have just shifted to this motorcycle from a previous motorcycle, so in that case there would be a difference in the sitting posture, different in the handlebar posture, and the overall ergonomics of the motorcycle perhaps has changed for you. So you also need time to get adapted to the new change before you can actually, ride the motorcycle in full, potential, to take it in its full potential. So it's also a very good practice to learn how the motorcycle behaves in different scenarios and all such stuffs, so that you get adjusted to the new setup. So give time to the motorcycle to settle down, and also to you to understand the new setup. That should be a very good thing to do, right? So what that will do is that will not only run in the engine properly, it will also give you the opportunity to know your new vehicle better, to understand it better, and to enjoy it better, right? Because everything needs to settle down, everything needs to run in, all the moving parts, as I said. It's just not about the engine, it's about every moving parts, the brakes, the pistons and the caliper of the brakes, and the clutch, everything, the clutch, cable, lever, every single thing is going to require a certain amount of time. Maybe not all of them requires the complete run-in period, but certain amount of time is definitely required for a new vehicle, brand new vehicle out of the showroom, to get settled down and give you the intended performance as promised by the company. And if you do not do that, if you start riding the motorcycle, trying to take the motorcycle to its full potential right out of the showroom, then you won't understand the damage that you caused to it initially, but in the long run it is definitely going to prematurely wear out, and certain damages will be done, certain permanent damages will be done to the engine. There is no second thought about it. So you should never ever miss running in your engine. You also have to be careful, since the tires are also new, so they also need their own time to bed in. As I said, every component, every moving component in the motorcycle needs its time to properly sync up, to properly understand you as a rider, how you ride the motorcycle, and also properly run in, get that initial wear off, so that it starts delivering to its potential. So it's very, very important. And now comes the question of, there's a debatable thing over here, that how long or how many kilometers should you run in a motorcycle. Few say till the first service, which is generally around 700 to 1000 kilometers, depends from company to company. Few say that up till 2000 kilometers or so. Now this is debatable, guys, but I personally think if you if you run in the engine properly, then doing so till the first service is a good enough time. But yes, that doesn't mean that after the first service you will immediately start trying to explode the potential of the motorcycle. Don't do that. Now this goes for every time you go for a service, not only the first service. Every time you go for the service, after the service is done, give it a few hundred kilometers, say around 100 or 200 kilometers, for everything to settle down. I mean, when you go for a service, a lot of things are adjusted, readjusted, and certain maintenance stuffs like engine oil gets replaced, your air filter, if required, may get replaced or cleaned in few cases, and a few other things get readjusted, like the chain slack gets readjusted, the clutch and the throttle free play gets adjusted. All such stuffs are done in a particular service of a motorcycle, right? We all know that. So after these are done, and after the engine oil has been replaced and also service related things are done. So you also need to give it some time to, you know, fall into place. I mean, there is no proper explanation why you need to, but you just need to. Okay, after the first service, give it around 300 or 400 kilometers more, ride it gently, and then you could just, you know, ride it absolutely as per your wish. You do not need to worry about, you know, running in. Only if you have run in the motorcycle well in that first few 1000 or 1100 1200 kilometers. That's what. So yep, it was a short vlog, guys. I was just going out with my motorcycle for an evening ride just to feel the wind. So I thought of this topic and I just wanted to share, you know, my thoughts on it. So yep, I hope you liked the video, guys, and yep, if you like it, please do kindly hit the like button, share it with your friends and family. And if you're new to my channel, please do hit the subscribe button, guys. It helps me to grow the channel in more than one ways, and I'm thankful to each one of you all for supporting my channel. So yep, that being said, guys, please take very good care of yourself. Have a lovely evening ahead. Ciao.